Book Dragons, I'm back. I think I'm going to do a different reading vlog this week just because I really am not in the mood to read any of the books on my TBR. So I have a stack I'm going to show you. That is all the highly big releases that I really want to read. And I'm just going to do a random number generator and pick one just because they all sound really good and none of them are working for any of the prompts I need to read. So I'm just going to read for fun this week, take the week off from any of my challenges and just read for fun. So let's do a random number generator. What?
You gonna say?
No.
If it's not bamboo, it's you.
Okay.
But you're better than bamboo.
Uh-huh.
Why are you breathing heavy?
Because I'm trying to do something and I just worked out. Okay, so I had to fudge it a little bit because the book that got chosen was a St. Martin's Press title and I don't really want to support them right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. I've heard some really good things about this book. It's also like an adult thriller and I had really good luck with The Wishing Game, which was more of a mystery, had similar vibes. And to be honest, I'm watching Dance Moms and I don't think anything else is going to capture my attention until like I'm done with that. But I can't read anything like sci-fi or fantasy heavy because I think my focus will be just a bit shot. So yeah, I'm going to start Listen for the Lie. I remember Amy Kaufman liked it a lot when she was reading it. So yeah, that is my plan. Honestly, I'm just really invested in Dance Moms. Not that like I think the people are fun. It's like a fun concept, but Abby Lee Miller is a horrible person and I'm just along for the ride. So I'm going to go start Listen for the Lie, try to read like 50 pages to give you guys like my clear thoughts, and then I will give you guys an update. Also, I'm starting season 5 of Dance Moms. That's just what I want to do. And my brain isn't really there for high fantasy, so I'm going to read a thriller, see how I feel, and when I get about 50 pages in, I will give you guys an update. Bye. This week definitely did not go as planned. It is Thursday. And things did not go according to plan. We had testing the first 2 days, and then unfortunately my grandmother in a different state passed away, so I have been given a few days off because of that. But also my dog got really sick, so I took another day off to stay with her because my mom's coming home today. Yeah, so it's just been a bit of a complicated week, and I feel like my brain is just not cooperating at all with like anything that I want to do. So I really honestly have just been watching a lot of Dance Moms, which doesn't give me a whole lot of reading content, but I have hopes that like I'm going to stop just watching Dance Moms and I'm going to read a little bit. So sorry for the poor quality. I just haven't set up my camera yet. And if I go set up my camera, the dog is going to wake up. So I'm just filming it on here. But I did wind up getting up to page 55 in Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera. I probably should have grabbed the physical audio for this, but you know what? I didn't, and I want to read it, so I'm going to read it. But it is about a girl named Lucy, and 5 years ago, her best friend was killed, and she's the prime suspect. They can't prove it, but like she was found with blood, they were together, yada, yada, yada. And now a podcaster is kind of uncovering and going back in time, trying to figure out who really killed Savannah or Savvy. And then you follow the podcast, and then you follow Lucy's point of view in the present. And she has no memory of what happened. So she's currently back in her hometown, and I'm really intrigued. So yeah, I'm going to go read another 50 pages, and then hopefully by then, I will have set up my camera. But yeah, this week this whole past 2 months has been just so complicated. My reading life has suffered a little bit, I think, as well. So I'm hoping I have like a week and a half off pretty much from work because we have like a long spring break. But I know that once we come back from spring break, my show is going to become the focus. So I'm going to go to work tomorrow. It's like the last day before break, and I'm going to try to like get myself a game plan to like what I have to do over break and kind of figure that stuff out. My mom's coming home, which will make things a lot easier. So yeah, that's where we're at. Hopefully my puppy feels better. She has some tummy troubles and she's always had them, but this is probably the worst it's been for a while. So, all right, I'm going to go watch a little bit more Dance Moms, watch a bit of BookTube, and when I have an update about 51 pages in, I'll give it to you. Bye. Hi, Book Dragons. I'm back. It's been a very weird week. I said in the previous clip that my puppy's been sick. She's back there. My mom's been out of town. My grandma passed away, so it's just been a bit of a complicated week. But we do have spring break next week, which I'm really excited for. But I do want to finally like stop being obsessed with Dance Moms. I'm still watching, but I'm not watching before, like I was before. So I actually read another 50 pages in Listen for the Lie. And I'm intrigued. Like, I really do like it. You have a podcast that's kind of dissecting what happened to Lucy. Lucy doesn't have memory. Her best friend was killed. She's the prime suspect. She's kind of forced back to go to her hometown. And that's all that I read. But it's very interesting because you get like a couple of chapters from Lucy's point of view, and then you kind of get the podcast. And I really do like it. I think I would have loved it more if I listened to the audio, but I'm just in the mood for something quick that will kind of keep me going through what I'm watching because my focus has been a bit off this month. I'll be very, very honest. My mom has been gone for a couple of weeks, and it's just the house doesn't run as well without her. So yeah, my goal is to read another like 50 pages and then give you guys an update. But I don't want to talk spoilers because it's a new book that just came out. But I am liking the structure. I am liking the writing style. It has domestic elements to it, but I would say it's more about the complexity of the relationship between Lucy and her best friend, which I'm just really, really liking. So I am on season 7 of Dance Moms. I don't know if I'm going to keep watching season 7 of Dance Moms. We'll see. Definitely not going to watch season 8, but I might watch season 7 if all of my favorites are still there. Like, I really do I love JoJo. She was my favorite. She left. But I love Holly and Kendall. I love Nia. If they leave and Bryn leaves, I may not watch, but we will see. So I'm going to go read another like 50 pages of this book, and then I'll give you guys an update. Bye. Hi, Book Dragons. I just want to do a quick update. It is Friday, and I am off for a really long time. I'm off for like a week and 2 days, but including weekends, it's a bit. And I am hopefully going to feel refreshed. It has been a really, really rough month, just in terms of my reading and my focus. And yeah, it's been a bit rough. My puppy's been sick. She's in her cage. My mom just got back from Indiana where she was dealing with a death in the family. So it's been a bit. It's been a bit of time where I've not really been focusing, and I have a very like obsessive type of personality. So if I like something, I will just dive down a really, really deep hole, and I like won't come out. I'll just be like in my little world and not like really realize anything. And that's what I've been doing. I've been like really watching TV, like crappy TV, Dance Moms, just because that's like the only thing that's really capturing me and focusing me. But I hope this weekend that I'm able to finish Dance Moms and kind of get over my obsession a little bit, I'll be able to move on. But reading wise, I am not listening to anything. Honestly, I am like so far behind on podcasts right now. Like, I'm really, really behind, and that's starting to stress me out. So I'm trying to like take a kind of a week and catch up. I'm probably will listen to audiobooks like next week, but I'm going to kind of take this weekend to kind of catch up on my podcast because I have a lot that I'm not listening to. And I'm also really want to listen to Taylor Swift's new album, which I have become a Taylor Swift lover. My students tease me like all the time about it, but that's okay. I really like her. So I want to listen to that album this weekend, but I did wind up getting up to, I don't know, like 180 in Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, and I'm intrigued. Like, I am intrigued. There was a twist that I didn't like see coming. I'll say this, there's like, our main character has a voice in her head. I'm just gonna say that. And whenever she's in a conversation that she wants to like kill someone, the voice is, you should kill that person. As the story kind of goes on, that voice is kind of like identified, which I think is interesting. And we're also sort of flashing back to the past. I think I said in a previous clip, but basically she's the #1 suspect in her best friend's murder. She goes back to her small town, and there's a podcast that's kind of working to kind of uncover what's happening. And she has no memory. She claims to have no memory of this big event. So I'm intrigued. I'm like 178 pages in. My goal is to get to page 208, and then I'll give you guys like another update. But again, the thing I always say about thrillers is I have to like and feel connected to the characters, and that doesn't always happen. And I'm liking Lucy's character. I'm not loving her, but it is intrigued. There is definitely a domestic element to the story, which is intriguing to me. You're gonna see my dog, she's right there. But there also is like elements that I am liking. I love the podcast. So I am going to make sure my doggy is okay. I'm gonna read to page 207. And then I'll give you guys another update. I don't know if I'm gonna like make this a 1 book reading vlog, do another thriller, because I have a few on my TBR. I know. She's up. See? She's right there. She's crying. You are fine. I know. The parents left you. I know. The parents left her. My mom just got back, and my mom and my dad just left, and she is not a big fan of that. So, my plan is to go read for a little bit. watch some Dance Moms tonight, but really my goal is to just want to read. So I'm going to try to let myself like read every bit. And honestly, I'm at the end of Dance Moms. I think I'm probably going to watch like till competition season because then that's when all the girls leave. And then I'll be good. So once I read about 40 more pages, I'll give you guys another update just to get me reacquainted with the story. And yes, you will stop hearing a whining, dripping shepherd. But she's here. She's alive. She's excited. She's thrilled about life. And I will see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hey Big Dragons, I'm back. It is Saturday. I did wind up sleeping a lot last night. I slept like 8 hours, which I never do. But I did wind up getting up to page 260-ish in Listen for the Line. I'm really intrigued. We're starting to get to the crux of the story and I'm really curious like what happens. I'm really curious who killed Savvy. I'm really curious like what is going on with Lucy because she's very, very interested. And I really think it's interesting that she doesn't know what happened. The last time I read a book like this, it was by Megan. Oh, it was the red cover, Stay Awake. And I really like that character. I don't love Lucy as much. There is a lot of characters, so I don't feel like you know like a lot of them very, very well. That's always what I say when you read thrillers. It reads like you're reading like an action movie and there's really no character connection. But the podcast is fun. I think the structure of the story is really, really good. And I'm happy that Amy Tintera is writing again. So I'm going to go read to page 200 and then I'm going to give you guys another update and give you guys a time check. My goal for this weekend is just to relax. I haven't been reading a ton this month just because I've been so busy and I know that May and June are going to be busy as well. So I'm just going to kind of take the next week off. I'm not going to think about school. I'm not going to think about the show. I can't control anything anyway. So, but yeah, I'm going to go. My goal is to finish Dance Moms today. I want to watch the last episodes that Kendall, Kalani, and Nia are in, which is like the last episode of Nationals. I think it's the last episode of season 7. So I'm probably going to watch all that and then I'm going to pick a new show to watch, which I'm really excited for. I think I'll probably finish watching The Good Doctor first because I decided to keep Hulu. And yeah, so I'm going to go read to page 300 and then I'll give you guys an update. Bye. Hey Big Dragons, I just want to do a quick update. I don't know if my camera's fully working. I may need to like charge it again. But I did wind up finishing Listen for the Lie by Amy Tintera, and I'm going to give it 3.75 stars. I liked it. I thought it was fun. I liked the podcast element to the story. It was a quick read, very, very digestible, super fast. Like, I just think that this book was very, very digestible, very, very digestible read. I just didn't feel that connected to the characters, and I normally feel that in thrillers, but I thought it was interesting. The twist I did not see coming at the end, so fun time, 3.75 stars, and I like the podcast. So, I don't know what I want to read next, but I do have one more prompt for Magical Readathon, which is read like a random generated number prompt, so, or for letter titles, for one of my classes. I'm just going to see what I get. Read a book with 5 letters. Oh dear. I don't know. I had 13 and now I have 5. 5 is really, really hard. Yeah, you know what? Let me do like 6. Do like 7 to 15 and see. Oh, okay. So I have like a 9 letter title. All right. So I have 9. I have 9 or 13. All right, let me go see if I can find a thriller that has that. I have a couple that I did want to read, but I don't know like where I'm at with that. So let me go see if I can find something that's either 9 or 13 letters that is thriller-ish, and I will report back. Hey Big Dragons, I'm back. It is Sunday morning, and I just wanted to give you guys a few updates. I did wind up getting up to page about 100 of No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall, and I am really liking it. This is definitely like an interesting book. I think Kate Alice Marshall tends to take a very, very popular true crime case, kind of twist it and turn it into story. This one's intriguing because you follow a main character named Emma. She really recently finds out she's pregnant. Her husband loses his job, and she has to go back to her old family home, where her parents were killed in. And they never found out who killed her parents, but her and her sisters were definitely like the top people, the top suspects. But as the story goes on, you're not only getting Emma's point of view, you're also getting her 2 other sisters' point of view, both in the past and the present. And I am liking it. I think that one thing that Listen for the Lie didn't have is they didn't feel that connected to the characters like at all. This one I definitely am intrigued. Like I want to keep reading. It's very, very captivating to me, which is good. I'm about 100 pages in, And I'm going to probably read about like another like 50 pages and then give you guys like another update, maybe 100 more. And then I also did pick up, we'll start listening to Listen to the Lie. First I Win, sorry, by Ashley Elston. And this is, I've read her YA books and have really, really liked them in the past. I read about 52 pages and it basically is about this girl named Evie. And she is kind of engaged to be married. She's going to kind of move in with this boy. But there's a lot more to Evie than meets the eye. And she's basically doesn't know, she's not who she said she is. And I think she's basically trying to like get to know more about her fiance, Mark Summers, and things kind of go from there. But someone from her past comes back, and that's all I'm going to say, because I really am liking listening to it. It's really, really fun. I'm about 52 pages into this one. But yeah, when I read a bit more of this, I don't know if I'm going to listen to this anymore today. I probably will. I'm going to craft a little bit later. I will give you guys an update. But so far, I'm intrigued. I'm also watching Dance Moms. I have like one more episode left that I'm definitely going to watch. And then I'm going to see what kind of the rest of the season is and if I want to keep watching it. But yeah, I will be back with another update in about 50 pages for No One Can Know. And I'm excited. I've read Kate Alice Marshall's middle grade books and did like it. So I'm hoping that this gives me similar vibes. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit when I'm about 150 pages in. Bye. Hi, I just want to check back in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to read one of my library books. So I'm going to read No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. I just got it. And I don't really know a lot about it. I know that I didn't want to read What Lies in the Woods because I know that that was based on a case that I like know, and I thought that I could kind of predict the ending of it. It says 3 sisters, 2 murders, and too many secrets to count. So yeah, I'm gonna try to read this one and see how I feel. Again, I do struggle sometimes with thrillers, but honestly, fast, quick-paced books are really working for me right now. And then after this, I'm probably going to read one more thriller, and then I think I'm going to do the other vlog I wanted to do, which is actually like themed, because I have books with 13 type letters for that vlog. I don't have any for this vlog. So yeah, I'm going to go read No One Can Know and read it. I'm going to watch a bit of Dance Moms, and when I read about, I don't know, maybe like about 50 pages, I'll give you guys an update just to give you guys a little bit of framework. And if I don't like it, if I feel like I'm not going to enjoy it, I will skip to First Light Wins, because those are the 2 books for this vlog. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys when I have a solid update. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back. It's Monday. I did wind up reading a little bit more of No One Can Know. I got to page 155. Honestly, the last couple hours, I just kind of watched Dance Moms and finished it up. I said, I can have a very, very obsessive personality, so I wanted to like finish it so I could feel like I can move on. We're starting to get to the mystery of the story, like really what happened to Emma, Juliet's, and Daphne's parents at the end of this story, like at the start of the story, like how they were killed. We're also getting a lot more backstory about what their lives were like, which I think is very, very interesting. I am hoping we get a little bit more solving of the crime right now, which is what I really, really want. So I'm 155 pages in. I'm going to try to get to page like 200 or 202. And then I'm going to give you guys like another solid update. But I'm enjoying it. I am captivating. I like when people have to like solve things. So hopefully that's where it's coming. It also has very interesting sister dynamics, which I do like when I read stuff. So I'm going to go pick up a new show to watch. I don't know what it's going to be. And then when I read about 50 more pages, I will give you guys an update. Bye. Hi, Victorians. I'm back. It is almost 1:30, but I did wind up reading a bit more of No One Can Know. I'm on page 250 basically. I'm enjoying it. I'm not feeling that connected to the characters, and that's sort of what happens when I sometimes read thrillers. They're very, very quick. They're very, very action-y. Like, I think it would make a great movie, but when I read the characters, I'm always a bit disconnected to them. I do like that we're diving a bit more into the past, but nothing in the past is really capturing me. Like, you know that the characters died, you know that the girls were blamed for it, you know that these parents are kind of horrible people, so like I don't really care that they died. I mean honestly it's like interesting, but then there's a current murder in the present that is connected to one of the sisters, which I'm intrigued by, but nothing in this story is really capturing me. So, but I'm almost done. I'm gonna finish it today because it actually does have to go back to the library. It's one of my 14-day library holds. I also finished watching Dance Moms, and now I'm just watching, just because I'm in the mood to watch more of JoJo Siwa, I'm watching her reality show that her and her mom did together. I don't think the band went anywhere, but I think it's fun to watch because I do like dancing competitions. So yeah, I'm gonna go read to page like 300, and then I'll give you guys it's fine. It's not like my favorite thriller of all time. Honestly, I don't even know if I'm gonna read this in this vlog just because I'm kind of burned out a little bit. I'm probably gonna keep reading that, listening to that when I like run some errands tomorrow because I have to go to yoga. But yeah, my plan is to read another like 50 pages, and then I'll give you guys like another update. And then I think I'm gonna like pause this vlog, and when I make more progress on this, I'll probably give you guys like another update. But I want to move on to physically reading a non-thriller, and that's not anything I have on my TBR. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna go read another 50 pages. Actually, you know what? I could probably wrap it up. Yeah, it's not even that long. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna go finish this, so it probably shouldn't take me that long. And then I'll give you guys an update, and then we'll kind of give you guys my thoughts, and then we'll move on to another vlog in a different video. But yeah, let me go wrap this up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I'm back. I just wanted to do a quick update. I did wind up finishing the No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall. It was okay. I liked it. I think it's just gonna get 3 stars. Like it was fine. I don't think I loved it as much as I wanted to. And again, I struggle with thrillers sometimes when the characters are really unlikable and you don't feel that connected to them, and that definitely happened in this book. So what do you think I'm gonna do for this vlog? At least the next thing you'll see is my update when I read a bit more in First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston, because I want to include it in this vlog because they're all relatively new releases. If I had to choose, I would say right now I'm probably enjoying the first book I read first. This one just didn't hit for me, but I'm gonna go start another vlog because I'm off this whole week and I want to get a bunch of vlogs done. So I will see you guys when I make some progress on the First Lie Wins. First Lie Wins. Bye. Hey Book Dragons, I am not sure where the final clip for my vlog went where I reviewed No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall, but honestly I was a bit bored by the whole book. I only gave it 2.75 stars. I rounded up to 3 on Goodreads. It was okay. I just don't think I felt connected to the characters at all to give them any type of like connection to the story, and it just wasn't my favorite, to be very, very honest. So that is, I'm just gonna pop this clip in here because I can't find the other clip I had where I kind of dived into it, but I didn't feel connected to the characters, and I thought the mystery was not as action-packed as I wanted. So on to the rest of the video. And I just want to give you guys another update for this vlog. I did wind up getting to about page 126 or chapter 14 in First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. And again, I'm having a really, really fun time with it. I've always liked her writing style, but we're getting a lot. So we're basically following this character who's basically on a job to kind of infiltrate this family and be like a girlfriend, but then you're sort of popping back to how she got to this point in her life. And somebody is coming into the town that is pretending to be her, but they all work for the same person. So it's very, very interesting. Like, I've always liked Ashley Elston's writing style. I think she's like a really, really captivating writer. My allergies are so bad today. I like went for a bike ride. I think that was probably a bad decision, but yeah. So I don't know if I'm gonna take the puppy for a walk, but if I do, or go for something, I'll probably listen to another like 100 pages. So when I get up to like the next time I read like a big chunk of this, I will definitely give you guys a solid update. So I will talk to you guys soon for another update. Bye. Hi Book Dragons. I think I'm gonna put a plug in First Lie Wins by Ashley Elston. I'm just not feeling it right now, to be really, really honest. I've been having a lot of focus issues and I just want to read something different. So I'm gonna actually end this vlog. I read 2 thrillers. They were okay. This one I was liking, but I'm just not in the headspace to read a thriller right now, and I want to put it down and I want to kind of pick up, start fresh, all that stuff. So I wound up reading 2 books for this vlog, 2 complete books. I read Listen for the Lie by Amy Sutera, which I gave 4 stars to, and I read No One Can Know by Kate Alice Marshall, which I gave 3 stars to. This I was liking. I'm just gonna kind of put it down. So yeah, that is the vlog. Sorry for the chaotic mess that it would be turned into, but again, we all have those days, right? So I will talk to you guys for my next reading vlog. Bye, friends.